P from BigSexyBeast.com, and I am back in the Tundra and headed out for the summer on an amazing adventure. And this one's a little bit different. We have a whole crew. Sarah. We got a teenager in the back seat. We've got Mr. Scout curled up back there somewhere. We've even got a cat and some sort of contraption in the middle here, if you can see.
You're gonna say her name?
Oh, her name is Juniper, which is ironic because Sarah likes gin so much, and the #1 ingredient in gin is juniper berries. I think there's probably some sort of connection there. We'll have to explore that later. But we are in Virginia at the moment, and we are headed for Maine, and here's the plan. So we are going to an island off the coast of Maine out in the Atlantic that has 77 people on it. There are no cars on the island, so the Tundra has to stay on the mainland. We're going to base camp off the island. We're going to do some striper fishing, a bunch of adventuring. It's an old World War II fort, so we're going to be there the entire summer as a base camp. And then from there, we're going to have a series of wilderness adventures back to the North Woods in Maine. So if you saw any of the series from this fall, where Scout and I were up near the Quebec border, we're going back to that exact same area to find more black bear that we did not find last time we were there. So we're going to get a plan on where the black bear and the moose are for when we come back in the fall. Probably going to hit Acadia National Park. And just all sorts of adventures up the coast of Maine and into the North Woods. Maybe even climb Mount Katahdin while we're in town. And just the whole summer is going to be an exploration of the state of Maine. We're going to bring you along with us, especially on the wilderness sections. And looking forward to sharing it with you. The Tundra is so loaded right now that I feel like I'm looking up at the sky because nobody can overpack like this group can overpack. And so it's at least starting off as a different type of adventure, but we're going to be back to the woods soon, and hope you enjoy this series. We'll post a video or two a week that'll start probably here in a week or so, and it's going to go until at least September or so. So stay tuned, come along for the ride. I can't believe this is about to happen. Sarah's literally about to try to put a cat in a litter pan in the Tundra as we drive down the road.
Oh, come on, go pee-pee. Go pee-pee.
If Scout wasn't so old, we'd have a fight going on in the car right now. Instead, he's sleeping. Hey, Juniper, are you gonna be a wilderness cat?
Oh, her heart is beating so hard.
Oh. This is where she runs into the seat and Scout smells her. And then it all starts to go downhill from there.
Shh, don't scare her when she's going pee-pee.
This is the domestication of the wilderness. It's the end of civilization. This is when we should go off-road.
It worked. Cake, anyone?
Alright, I gotta show you what I'm working with here. If you've seen any of my previous videos, if you're new to the channel, go back in time. Because Scout and I basically live the entire summer in the back of this Tundra. So, there's that. There's that. We're basically, the shell is completely loaded until we get to Maine and base camp. And then we'll unload everything. I gotta let Scout out of the truck here and take him for a quick walk. So I'll check back in with you in just a second. Come on, old man. Come on. Scout was diagnosed with bone cancer in his right front shoulder 2 months ago now. They said he'd live 2 weeks. I told him they didn't know Scout. He's pretty happy the majority of the time. His mobility sucks though. So our adventures have changed a little bit. We do short walks instead of trail runs. But he's still going, still adventuring. Isn't that right, Mr. Scout? He's excited to go back to Maine. He loves a good road trip. He's stubborn as hell now though. He doesn't like to listen at all. He didn't like to listen much before, but he definitely is stubborn now. We're just outside of Lexington, Virginia. It's really pretty. Got some farmland here and a nice view of the Appalachians off in the distance there. Up. Good boy. Good boy. See it? Sit down. Good boy. Go for a ride? Is that easier than walking? You don't like that? Isn't that nice? I can just roll you everywhere. He's unsure. Ready to get off? Here. Good boy. Come over here. Or go over there. Cat wants to eat your juniper.
Over here. Mom's gonna hit you in the head for all the biting and beat me on the eyebrow this morning.
Can you use that Google button on your phone to find the Starbucks? How do you do it? What was the button you pushed?
I pushed Google Maps. I typed Starbucks. See locations. I don't know which direction we're going.
Were you just looking at a map and saying that you don't know where you're at? You're the little blue dot.
But I don't know if we're going this way or that way.
See the little cone around the blue dot that indicates which direction you're driving?
Right, so this is out of our way. You passed, it's in Coles.
Well, I was just mystified by the fact that you didn't know where you were at.
Chart your own course. Wait.
You're a great navigator.
Not very fair.
Why? You're the one holding the phone.
I don't know
What's
which
unfair
direction
about
we're
it?
going.
What does the little blue dot
Which
say?
way is north?
The up. At the top of the map.
Not on this map. It goes sideways. The dot's going.
That means we're going east. The top of the map is always north unless you change the orientation.
Listen, that's a lie. Does it really?
Yes, the top of the map is always north unless you
On
change
a Google map.
Yes, unless you change your settings.
Smash that camera you're holding.
always tell her that if I ever want to hide anything from her,
God, shut up.
I'll put it on a map. Need a phone charger, James?
The charger.
He's a teenager.
Plugged in.
Teenagers wanting a phone charger. Here. He's having
plugged in.
withdrawals.
Jesus, it's plugged in.
It's
You
cracking
can't
out.
pull it.
Oh, he got it. There you go.
Oh, it's are you serious?
Yeah, you can just lean forward. I mean, you could lean forward and use your phone, couldn't
You're
you?
the worst.
This ain't a free-for-all. You can sit with Mom. Your brother's gonna eat you. Dad's not gonna let you have your way.